Alright, we are back with Zoo Tycoon 2. And this is our Paleo Island Zoo, where we're, bringing, extinct animals back to life. Oh, hello. And, recently we installed a music rock, which our guests are enjoying. Ooh, but first, Super Archaeopteryx 1 is going to lay an egg. So we have a quest to breed 3 extinct animals, and Super Archaeopteryx 1 has just given birth. There it is, a little egg. Archaeopteryx 3. Alright. Also, a balloon bouquet has been delivered to the zoo. Usually balloon bouquets are only delivered for endangered or critically endangered animals. But extinct animals count as, you know, critically endangered, or I don't know. I mean, they're extinct in the wild, I guess. You know, they don't. You know, there aren't any more of them. So breeding them gives me a balloon bouquet, a conservation point, or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, so currently we've uncovered almost all of the fossils currently available. We only need one more. And then we will be able to create a couple more dinosaurs for our, you know, prehistoric zoo. The problem is, since there's only one fossil left, it's extra hard to find, is the thing. So we gotta just cover as much ground as possible. Doesn't appear to be... Oh, there it is. Yep, found it. Hang on. Open the gate. Here we go. Oh, it is... Oh, no. There it is. Right there. On the other side of that fence. But of course I can dig through the fence with my magical arms. And the fossil finder was upgraded, which means there's now even more fossils. But we're not gonna worry about any of those, because we currently have 7 extinct species available. And also, we've got a paleontologist running around, so the paleontologist can find those. But, yeah, so we now have the Styracosaurus and the Velociraptor, both of which will make excellent additions to our zoo. Styracosaurus. Alright. And Velociraptor. Of course, Velociraptor was popularized in the 1993 film Jurassic Park. However, as you may be aware, the Velociraptors featured in that film are slightly larger than the actual prehistoric creature, and there we go. Super Velociraptor 1. Yep. Oh, and I actually kind of like how it's positioned between those two dwarf azaleas. Now we are going to put our Velociraptor in this exhibit, which is going to be transformed into a desert exhibit. They are native to Central Asia. I mean, they're extinct, obviously, but they lived in the Cretaceous period, which, you know, Proto-Archaeopteryx is also from Asia, but slightly different location, and of course, different time periods. I mean, you know, they're both from the Cretaceous period, but 121 million years versus the Velociraptors, I believe, like 70 million years. So, yeah, I mean, they're both Asian and Cretaceous, but they are not actually close to each other. But they look nice right next to each other. I mean, the other exhibit, we've got some aurochs and some peafowl. Then in this exhibit, we've got some dodo and some okapi. And, you know, I mean, they're both African. Actually, we do have a bit of theming going on. We've got this Civatherium, also African animal. The Civatherium also, historically, or prehistorically, I guess, extended its range into India, which is why it's called the Siva Therium. Obviously, that's a very Indian, you know, type. Alright, let's see. Is that going to be big enough for you? Yes, it is. That is good news. And we're just going to go ahead with the small wooden shelter for now. I'm going to give you some meat, some water. You know what, actually, we'll give you this little... So we'll delete this. Put that. There's already a small toy ball there. I think eventually when they're bigger. I mean, that little one is maybe a little bit too small to play with the pursuit ball, but for now, you can put some palm tree. No, I want a Joshua tree, and then I'll put a palm tree over here. And then we're gonna want some of this desert grass. A couple of golden barrel cacti. Actually, no, just the one is fine. And then just a small rock right there. And now, let us look at our adorable baby Velociraptor. Super Velociraptor 1. Truly adorable. And they don't grow up to be that large, you know. And they're not super aggressive either, actually. The Protarchaeopteryxes are probably substantially more aggressive than the Velociraptors. I would say the Velociraptors are maybe more dangerous than the Protarchaeopteryxes because, you know, ideally they will they'll hunt in packs, whereas the Protarchaeopteryxes are far more solitary. In fact, I'm considering releasing the male Protarchaeopteryx to the wild before the egg hatches because, you know, they may actually 2 stars. Right, and then we are going to want a donation box. Oh, you know, actually, I will want a viewing canopy. And I don't know, this wooden viewing canopy might be just a bit too much wood, so I think we're going to go with this. So I'm thinking that right... maybe over here. Yeah. So I'll put the donation box here. Something over here would be nice. Maybe a couple benches. Yes. Bench here, and then once these guys... Oh, no, you're standing there. Okay. Well, that's fine. Oh, no, moving. Yep. And then someone else is going to stand there. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. This is... Sorry, Willis, but I need to put the bench. Yep. And there we go. There's the bench. And where is the viewing canopy? Almost. Ah, well. We don't have time to wait, because we have a new Velociraptor to create. Velociraptors, of course, are social animals. That exhibit can probably hold 3 Velociraptors. Super Velociraptor 2. I'm pretty sure our first Velociraptor is female as well. So hopefully we can get a male Velociraptor and then breed them. I know breeding Velociraptors is not something you would usually want, but, you know, I mean, it'll be fine, you know. What could possibly go wrong? What's the worst thing that could happen? And look at them, they're so cute. And honestly, they're still pretty cute when they grow up. I know. Alright, let's see, can I get both of them in the shot at once? Like this, and with the pursuit ball in the background. There we go. I mean, well, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Well, almost done with this first photo album. But I love their little noises that they make. Okay, so Protarchaeopteryx 3 has hatched, but now there's not enough space. So let's find the male. Yes, you are the male, and release you to the wild. And the disappearing helicopter. And the helicopter coming for me. Okay, alright. Well, now we have the new Protarchaeopteryx 3. So we've now bred one and released one to the wild. We have to breed 3 and release, I think, 5 to the wild. What is wrong with you? You need money and can't find an ATM. Well, that is easy to fix. First, I will place one of these, and then I will place an ATM. I didn't get an ATM earlier because I thought this was a pretty small zoo and no one would need an ATM. But clearly that is not the case. So I'm going to put an ATM. I don't know, maybe... You know, okay, so actually we'll move this music rock to right here. And then the ATM we can put right here. I don't know if I really like that, because the ATM is like a permanent... Can I even... Oh, well, I can't pick it up. It is what it is. It'll be fine. What was that? Common Peafowl, Kentrosaurus. I don't know. We'll definitely get the Kentrosaurus at some time. I really like the Kentrosaurus, but for now, we need one more Velociraptor. And Super Velociraptor 3 is a male Velociraptor. That is great news. Because then we can get some baby some bred Velociraptors, obviously. We have 3 baby Velociraptors right now. And look, they are in... Is that not the second cutest thing you have ever seen? The first cutest, of course, being baby dodo birds. But I mean, I love these Velociraptors. They're so cute and like fierce in their little, you know, like when a kitten thinks that it's the most powerful animal in the world, and they're just like that, you know. It's like they've got these sharp little claws and those long. Hear it scream. Oh, look, they are play fighting. Play fighting. Okay, well that's good news. Because if they were real fighting, that would be bad. But our Cephitherium has grown up, and you can see it is an absolute, you know, it is a pretty formidable beast. You know, it's pretty substantial, you know, compared to, you know, just about anything else. I mean, not just about anything else. Obviously, comparing it to a large dinosaur would. But compared to, you know, compared to the okapi, to which it is closely related. I mean, look at the okapi. Yeah, it's not nearly that large. And I guess that's why we had such difficulty finding a suitable enclosure for it. See, it wants a friend, but there's just not enough space. I don't know. We might have to think about... I mean, we might have to figure something out. Because especially if we want to release it to the wild. Well, for now, though, there's only one thing left to do. One species left, and that is the Styracosaurus. Super Styracosaurus 1. And we do not currently have an enclosure for it. So I will have to do that. Let's see, fences? Or paths, actually, first. See, this, of course, is why I had the Cephitherium exhibit. I'm thinking, now that it's like this, we move these trash cans just a little bit further, because it does kind of look like there's a small congestion point there with the donation box, whatever it's called. Dig up that fossil so it's not cluttering up the pathway, and then I think we'll just stick with the wooden fence. You know, I mean, as long as the Styracosaurus enjoys its exhibit, it shouldn't, you know, cause too much of an issue. Ooh, we can create another one. Yep. We want lots of Styracosaurs. I'm not going to stop at 3. We're going to create as many Styracosaurs as possible. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that should be fine. So we're going to need some food. Hang on. See, they, iron bar fence maybe, but... Alright, so first things first, so we want the rock cave. And I think we're going to have it, like, over here. We're going to want the pursuit ball. We have this. I mean, there's no reason not to spend all this money. Salt lick and the scratching post I'll consider in the future. But for now, we're just going to do branches. Branches and... water. Ooh, 2.5 stars. All right. I'm also gonna put some cycad leaves over here in the dirt so that, you know, guests can get an up close look. I think these 2 donation boxes will probably be fine, but I am going to put a couple more viewing canopies. I'll put one here and one here. And then a couple benches, one here and one here. So actually I'm going to move this bench just one tick to the right, and we're going to create one more Styracosaurus for now. And then we'll see how our Styracosaurs are adapting to their environment before... Oh, it was dancing. Alright, Super Styracosaurus 3. They're very cute, too. I mean, a lot of these, you know, baby animals are very cute. Are they running for that fence in a violent manner? Yes, they are. Okay, alright, hang on. Let's, let's fix this. Alright, let's put you in a crate. And put you in a crate. And put you in a crate. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to go for this dinosaur fence after all. Yep, and we'll put the staff gate back. And I think we will increase the fence over here. It's not that expensive. It's actually remarkably inexpensive. It's only $130 per segment, which is not that much. Hang on. Can I... Yeah, that's what I want. Alright. So how about now? Are you guys feeling better? Are you guys gonna bust out of this fence also? Nope, looks like they're fine. Maybe they just really didn't like the wood. They were like, that's too much wood in this zoo. They were like, we need one different fence type. And I don't know, it does kind of look nice, you know. It's got this, It's got a very final appearance to it. You know, you're walking through the zoo, and you know you see the aurochs and the peafowl, and even the giant Cephitherium, who you can't even see because. Yep, there you go. And then all of a sudden you come to the back end of the zoo, and there's this very final metal electrified fence with just, you know, some dinosaurs just beyond. You can see the cliff in the back. That's what, the rim of Paleo Island crater, I think. Hang on, let's see. What is it? Oh yeah, here. Paleo Island crater. No, I don't know. It said something somewhere. I don't know. The lore of Zoo Tycoon 2 is shaky at best, but there it is. There's our little green Styracosaurus. Not quite green. They're like almost like a greenish. Oh, he hit the pursuit ball. Very cute. I love the noise they make. That sort of cry. Running after the pursuit ball again. Might get a couple more, maybe just one additional pursuit ball. And I think I will go ahead and get the salt lick and the scratching post because we do have the money. And okay, what to do about the Cephitherium? So we're definitely going to give both of these. But until then, I don't know. Okay, so we can give the Cephitherium the rock shelter. That will help a little bit. Even though it is very large, I think it'll be fine. Just do something like this. That also gets rid of some of the foliage, but that's okay. Our dodo is now... Hey, so we've got a baby dodo. Of course, oh, we've got 2 dodo eggs. Dodo 2 laid 2 eggs. Dodos 3 and 4. Very cute. We have another balloon bouquet. So I will take it and put it by the dodo exhibit. So the guests can see how happy I am about my baby dodos. Oh, I Velociraptor. Alright. See, there's some poop in here. Oh, they're fighting. Play fighting. See, they're fierce. You know? The Protarchaeopteryxes are just aggressive. They'll just attack you. But these little guys, they're fierce. Look at it scratching. Alright, it's really just doing that over and over again. Okay, well, I guess so. Empty the trash can. Oh, right. So, zookeepers. Who is assigned to what? Keeper Purcell, you are assigned to the temperate forest and grassland. You are also going to be assigned to the Savannah exhibit. And I think they'll both be assigned to the... Oh, that's the whole zoo. Well, that'll be fine. Yeah, so they'll both be assigned... So then you are assigned to the tropical rainforest and the wetlands. I'm also going to assign you to this desert Velociraptor exhibit. And also the tropical rainforest Styracosaurus exhibit. So that way, both zookeepers will be assigned to the... vast tropical rainforest, and then I'm also going to add a staff gate here and here. The symmetry, of course, is key. And then, honestly, we might just get rid of this staff gate. It's not important. It takes away from the guests' viewing ability because they can't see through the gates. There's 2 staff gates right there. That should be fine. Dig up this fossil. Oh, there you are. Keepersville? Is this the Zvilling. Keeper's Zvilling. One of our copies is pregnant. Just gotta get this fossil. Alright, where's the Styracosaurus? I really like the blue that they have on their frill. On their crest. You know, I really like the Styracosaurs. They're actually one of my favorite dinosaurs. And not just because they're, you know, prominently featured in this game, but also just, you know, generic. I mean, they are pretty cute. You know, all the baby animals in this game are cute. But mostly the dodos, the velociraptors, and the Styracosaurs. Maybe we could have some more trees down here, but... I mean, eventually I hope to have, like, a herd of Styracosaurs, and, you know, a herd of large animals. It makes sense that there wouldn't be... It's not a very heavily forested area. You know, like the dodos and the okapis, they live in the forest. But the Styracosaurs, you know... Styracosaurus 4. I mean, I know it does say tropical rainforest, you know, like they live in the tropical rainforest. But I don't know if that's actually a thing. And also their location, you know, okay, so they do live in North America, but historically, Styracosaurs were found in, like Alberta and, like, you know, North Montana-ish area, like the northern area of North America, whereas this has it along the eastern seaboard and the southeast, which is not where Styracosaurus fossils are found. But I mean, I guess, you know, we're bringing these animals back to life. It makes sense. Maybe they would just adapt to that habitat more naturally. You know, we are releasing them to the wild. You know, the habitat that they once inhabited in Alberta no longer exists. It gets far too cold there for some species of dinosaurs, I guess. Styracosaurus is much more adapted to a more coastal climate, as can be found in the southeast, I guess. Alright, one more Styracosaurus, and then I think we'll be good for a little while. I mean, there's really no reason not to keep creating Styracosaurus. I'm essentially doing it for free. I mean, all we pay for is the upkeep of this building. And we're going to pay the upkeep of the building whether I create dinosaurs or not, so I might as well do it. You know? Oh, I know what I meant to do. Are you good? Yeah. I wanted to give the Cephitherium the scratching post and the salt lick. Right here. Scratching post, I will put right here. And the salt lick I will put here. I really feel bad. We're just not prepared to care for this animal. I should have... I mean, of the 7 species of prehistoric animal that we have, or extinct animal that we have, this one is really the tough one. Because it requires wide open space, several individuals, and, you know, we just don't... You know, it won't like the tropical rainforest environment, although it occurs to me going to rest in the rock shelter. It occurs to me when we pick up the Cephitherium and put it in the Okapi exhibit, it doesn't like it because it doesn't like the tropical rainforest, but the Okapi might not mind the savanna. So we could just transform this environment into a savanna environment, put the dodos in with the Styracosaurs, and then maybe do something else over here. So let's see. How do James Berg? How do you feel? See, space is critical, but biome is completely satisfied. Like totally satisfied. I Like, it does not have any issues. And that's what I want to do. I want to have the okapi and the Cephitherium together because, you know, they're directly related. You know, it's just kind of a nice nice little idea. So I think that's the plan, is to make this a savanna exhibit, put the dodos in here, leave the okapis here, bring the Cephitherium over, and then maybe, just maybe, I could even make a second Cephitherium. Are the Velociraptors still happy? I know I keep saying they're not dangerous, but that's not true. They're Velociraptors. Of course they're dangerous, and I want them to be happy. I also want them to be happy because I love them and they're adorable. But they sound like they're doing okay. Scratching is just so cute. Little calls they make. That play fighting does scare me though, because I'm worried, like, are my baby Velociraptors about to tear each other apart? I hope not. Oh, and look at all this poop my Styracosaurs are producing. Oh, apparently the peafowl are also pooping a lot. Their poop is smelling. Alright, we'll just clean up the peafowl really quick, and then... Oh my goodness. Oh, that's an egg. But that's another egg. But over here, this is all poop. We might want to release some of our peafowls in the wild. Did that say peafowl 11? I think it might have. Yeah, okay, so we might have a bit of an overpopulation problem with the peafowl. That is something to consider for the future, along with the transfer of the Cephitherium to this exhibit. I don't know what we'll do in here then. I'm not sure. Maybe a new building? Like this Extinct Education Center? It would actually work pretty well here. I could make this a nice little guest area. Or I could bring this forward a bit. I'm not sure. Dodo 4 has just hatched. Which means Dodo 3 has also just hatched. Okay, hang on, just 1 second. I'm just gonna look at how cute these guys are. They're very cute. I mean, look at them. Yeah, the Styracosaurus and the Velociraptors may be cute, but there's no competition. No competition. Alright. That is all for now. Adios.